But we are back. We're still at Sharessa's Caress. I don't think we technically have any more missions here. Speak with Raphael. Okay, so we... Oh, just like even the kind of like Minion, how rude. Even sort of like the subtle stuff, like Shirley and her wheelchair, and he's like, "Wait, you've got darts in your wheelchair, or you got weapons in your wheelchair?" She's like, "We all do," and I was like, "I love this." I was like, because there'd be lots of little kids in wheelchairs watching this, being like, "Yeah, I can say that I've got rockets in my wheelchair." But let's get into it tonight at Sharessa's Caress.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Fabulous. I don't know if I want to see the twins. They feel like there'll be a lot. Where there's stairs here somewhere. There we go. I am all turned around. Let's go up and let's talk to Raphael. Let's see what his deal is, why he's here, the fact that he's expecting us. Let's go say hi. But absolutely agree, and I love the daughter, and it was so good. Let's open it up. The only thing I was a little bit sad about is I wanted the daughter to go with, because I thought Rose had just great screen presence, but also great just great just gonna keep saying great really good chemistry with Donna, with Catherine Tate. Just so good. Knock knock. Oh, why are Raphael and Voss both here? I feel like this is about to be a whole thing.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim, name the price.
Rose was very cool. Much prefer a cat. Wait, let's get into it.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do.
Okay.
And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Okay. I thought he was going to teleport him away.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
What? Gorilla? Wait, what's happening?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
What did he just do? I'm going to assume he's broken the psychic connection, so the Elder Brain can't possibly know what we're discussing. Maybe. I do feel like we're getting with Kithrak Voss just then. I was like, I feel like we're gonna get pushed to choose an ending. Because I'm assuming there's several endings for every character, but it's potentially also tied to like an ending for the actual game as well. I'm intrigued to see how that all goes. But yeah. Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers? I feel empty. What did you do? Another party trick, show me something real. I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Oh, the dream visitor. Huh.
What's the catch?
Mm-hmm. I trust the illithid more than I trust you. Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here. Clever, but when we first met, you promised me a cure. This isn't a cure. Speak freely. Speak freely.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away.
Rubbish.
Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin.
Okay.
A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain.
That's the
At
plan.
best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus, I'm guessing. Unless... Does he mean that we can trap the brain in the prism? Because that'd be cool. But I'm assuming he means Orpheus.
Very perceptive.
Thank you.
Yes.
God, that was...
I can give you the means
guttural.
to break him free.
Yes.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Why would I want to free him? Actually, Lae'zel's not going to like that. Orpheus's guards tried to kill me. He's dangerous.
To illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Yeah, but we also have a tadpole. All the evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor my ally. The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive. From what I can tell, the Emperor is the only reason that we are remaining shielded. And I'm assuming if I say this, we're going to find out if that's true or not. Because it could very well be Orpheus has like a power, an aura about him that stops us from changing. So the Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still
Son
alive.
of a...
The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving.
Okay.
You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. If he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
It's worth taking the risk. How do I free Orpheus? I'm convinced. Tell me how to free Orpheus. Well, we're done here. I'm leaving. I'm guessing that it's worth the risk. How do I free him?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope.
Oh, no.
Even now.
Sounds too good to be true. It's very convenient. You have exactly what I need. We'll just go with sounds good, too good to be true.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows.
Oh, here we go.
And we can be too.
Let's make a deal.
I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Give it to me.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made.
Of course.
You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
Gross.
There it is. Of course.
Mm-hmm. What are you hoping to get out of all this? Just tell me what you want. I suppose you want my soul in exchange for the hammer. I'm guessing you want my soul.
You really do think highly of yourself.
Rude.
My sights are set on something much more valuable
Oh, no.
than your soul. Succulent, though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not?
Oh, no.
A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Oh no. See, this is gonna be the stress of Act 3, is that there's gonna be a lot of big, high stakes stuff that I'm like, I don't know if this is, and it's not even like if we're making the right decision, because I feel like there's gonna be so many different pathways to getting us to where we're going. It'll just be like, am I about to make a decision that's going to have an undesirable impact on how we're going? But I'm tempted. But tell me why you're so eager to get hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the
Indeed,
Empire of
Chalice.
Netheril.
Meta,
That was the
welcome on
great
in.
age of humanity.
I am here.
And Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings.
Fabulous.
Screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus
He's stressed.
was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic.
Does he want to become a
crown
god?
that would make any who wore it a god.
Is that what
Men
he wants?
cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him.
Okay.
Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris.
Excuse
I
me.
knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Oh, there's so much happening. The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy. I think you'd make a fantastic Archdevil Supreme. What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't? Why didn't you take the crown there and then?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist.
Oh, I was gonna say, how come he didn't use it?
And potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece.
Silly devil.
I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure.
What was the
And
misadventure?
these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor.
How?
They brought the crown.
No, but how did they get the crown back into play? I only stay mad at a decade at a time. Absolutely. I'm something bad for like 10 years. Tiny amount of time. It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown where you couldn't. This is what I'm curious to know. How did they come to have the crown?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells. Deep in the hells.
So they just portaled into the vault?
They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive.
I'm
I
impressed.
must admit. But they'll be dead soon.
I mean,
If
one of
you
them
don't
is.
kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry.
Indeed.
It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side.
Exactly.
And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there?
Exactly. He'd be all
You
powerful.
trust him more than you trust the Emperor.
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh, no. I'm so intrigued. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign? I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again. I'll control the crown myself once I have the Netherstones. We're not that egomaniacal. And no deal. I'm leaving. I want an additional option, which was like, can we think about it? Because I would like to go talk to Kithrak Voss about it. But I don't think that's on the table. Oh boy. This is actually gonna give me a headache. Are we gonna do it? Oh. I'm going to go under the assumption that fighting the Elder Brain is like one of, if not the last thing that we do. And so by then we'll be at the end of the game anyway. And so we'll see this ending. Assuming that's how that plays out. Like, we defeat the brain, and then Raphael turns up and is like, mine. Thank you. And at that point, I think I'll be happy that we've finished. And so even if it is a bad ending for the people of this world, it'll be an interesting ending. So let's do it. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign?
What?
Sorry.
You can't be serious.
Sorry.
Right here.
Sorry, Karlak.
You'll find everything is in order.
Oh, this is a very short contract.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
What happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead.
And then also the
and
crown?
then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Wow. He said he'll never, he said, so I'm assuming it's in the contract, that he will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. So unless he flips something, oh, you know what? Son, I will be devastated if we lose Karlach, but this might go against so much of her being that she's like, I don't care that I like you and I think you're great. I'm done. Sign the contract. Karlach disapproves. 6 new journal updates. Oh boy.
Perfect.
We did a thing.
One more rhyme for old times.
Oh god, here we go.
The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him.
Also, we're not going to go release him right now.
Safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed.
Shh.
Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Okay. Oh, we got people who want to talk to us. Chelos, it is the first offer that we've got to help against the Elder Brain. But I think technically the second one, because Aelin, like the angel, she says, like, I'll stick around to help you because you'll need me. And so did... Or maybe it's the third. We rescued... Oh, I can't remember what her name is. The counselor. And she's like, I'll go rally people who I can trust. So I think we've got a few people who are like happy to fight with us when the time comes. But I think this was the first one that was like very obviously like, when you get to the end of the game, this is gonna do something. And I'm kind of intrigued. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of intrigued. But I'm assuming Lae'zel and Karlach both want to have a chat. And we will... Come here. I'll talk to Karlach first. Because if she's going to leave me, I'll be devastated up front. Thank you very much.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking?
We need this hammer. I did what I had to do. It's done now. Let it lie. Go cry about it somewhere else. Oh, look at us. We look so snooty. I did what needed to be done. Sometimes that involves making unexpected deals. I did have this thought during the weekend too, and I don't even know why I was thinking about it. Corilla must be a warlock. The one that's been spying on us. Because she's like, Raphael is my keeper or master or something. I was like, wait, did she make a deal with him to become a warlock? So she has her powers because of him? Because that's kind of cool. This won't spoil my ending, because no matter how hard it gets, I'll never take a deal from a devil. Well, there we go, Chelos. However, he did say, I will keep it safe at the House of Hope. And there's a little bit in my head that's like, knowing this game, we can stage a heist. And we can go steal the contract back. And if he doesn't know about it, I'm imagining he turns up when we defeat the Elder Brain, and he's like, okay, give me the crown. And we're like, why? And we're like, because of the contract. And we're like, what contract? So I'm hoping Karlach chills a little bit. Because it will be really shit if she leaves. But, like, we did a big thing, and so I won't... We don't have an option to go, we're going to find a way out of it. I did what needed to be done. Sometimes that involves making unexpected deals.
You were too hasty. There would have been another way.
Probably.
And now you've given Raphael the right to your soul.
Raphael doesn't have my soul. If I abide by the contract, I owe him nothing. It was the only way to get what we needed. I made the sacrifice, and I'd do it again. It's none of your business, Karlach. I made the deal, not you. Jesus Christ. He doesn't have my soul. If I abide by the contract, I owe him nothing.
What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
What do you want to do about it? You're letting your past dealings with devils color your judgment. That would be such a shitty answer. Doesn't matter what you do and don't allow, it's done. What do you want to do about it? Is she gonna suggest stealing it?
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once.
Oh.
We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
I'm kind of like glad and sad that I'm not trying to romance her, because she is ride or die. If Karlach cares for you, she's all in. Like all in, and I love it. Chelos, I 100% agree. She is just amazing. Oh, she's such a good character. I feel like it's a different feeling. I feel like it's the same level of feeling as a lot of people have for Astarion. But like, it's not romantic, and it's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna have her, she's mine. It's like, I would do anything for this woman, 100%.
Who's that Pokemon?
There's a polyrath in the chat. Let's see what Lae'zel's got to say about freeing her prince that everyone thought was very dead.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil.
Fair
I
enough.
shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Can we trust Raphael? That Orphic hammer could be worthless. Holy shit, can you imagine?
You're right to question. Devils are slippery creatures. They twist their tongues into knots to convince you a rock pile was mithril. Ask Will. He knows that better than anyone.
Oh boy.
But a broker is as bound by his contract as his buyer. The hammer must be real.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Raphael could never have the crown. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Let's do it.
Everyone is Sharesh's caress.
Let's do it.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay.
There you are.
Ah!
I thought I'd lost you.
Woo!
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
I know, I was worried.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain.
Oh, same.
Do you have any idea what it was?
Not a clue, darling. Not a clue. Oh no. So we can either just straight up say it was Raph. Or do we say it's the Elder Brain? I want to say it's the Elder Brain purely because we have a higher likelihood of rolling. So it was the Elder Brain. It was trying to take me over. 25? 25. I'm gonna add Dark One's luck as well, because I'm like, I told you we'd have to hold on to this for a big roll. I didn't realize it was going to be bigger than the dice. So we either need a natural 20, or if it needs to be... Excuse me. So 12 and up is a guarantee. Yep, all boosts have been applied. Okay, come on. Right on the 12. Right on the 12. Oh boy. Oh. It was the Elder Brain, I swear. Oh my god. I love a game. I love a game that is so... Like, character movement-wise, it's so slow. Makes you so sweaty. It's like you're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or something. You're not really getting into it. You're just stressing.
Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you.
Good thing
We must
that
press
it
on.
didn't.
I will bolster your mental defenses.
Oh, thank you.
Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
No problemo. Okie dokie. Let's go see Kithrak. Wonder if we're gonna have any more random conversational encounters. Okay, so is the tap room just like the bar? Or is the tap room... Oh, that would be here. Kithrak, how you doing, buddy?
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors.
Ooh, what a greeting.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Show him the hammer. I took the bargain. I will free Orpheus at the first chance. Raphael did not offer any bargain. What a dick move. Which I'm guessing we can probably do that if we don't have Lae'zel with us. Lae'zel would be like, yeah, we did. What are you talking about? She's like, you can't lie, I was there. I'm gonna show him the hammer.
The hammer?
Uh-oh.
How can it be that you can't possess it?
Oh no!
Was it Raphael?
Oh no!
The Prince of the Comet is not dead.
Oh no!
The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny.
No!
Be. Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss.
Oh no.
And I will follow him into battle.
The Emperor knows.
You will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Son of a bitch. I was wondering why. I was like, why is one of them you can show the hammer and the other one is you can say, like, we have what we need? Damn it. You need to let me into the prism. Is there any way I can convince you? I'll find a way to free Orpheus from your clutches. Or ignore the Emperor. I'm gonna say, is there any way I can convince you?
No,
Oh.
there is not.
Surprise.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Just having a conversation. Oh, this, so getting into the astral plane will be complicated. Yep. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich.
That's
He might
hopefully
see
true.
when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name.
Oh.
But he will see reason. I promise you.
Okay. Getting into the prism will be complicated, though.
Yes. But you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Oh, and I guess that's all we need to know. We'll just find a way to the prism. Lae'zel's got a new blade. We showed Voss the Orphic Hammer, and he gave us a powerful silver sword, the highest grade of weapons in Githyanki custom. He left to prepare for the revolution that will follow Orpheus's deliverance. Well, I guess. Oh, hang on. She wants to talk about it. Oh, I want her to have the blade first, just so she can really feel her oats.
Action, not reaction.
Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna be amazing.
Much better to make drinks.
Wait, where is it? There it is. Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. She does 1 to 6 psychic damage. Githyanki holding this weapon has advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, resistance to psychic damage, and cannot be charmed, and it is a +3 weapon enchantment. That is bonkers. Excuse me. The fervor with which the Githyanki Empress' devotion to their queen is admirable to some, disquieting to others. When confronted with the fallibility of the divine, since no one is wholly perfect, who knows what reaction such folk might evince? Sure. Is it even longer than... I can't even zoom out. It's huge.
New guy.
Okay,
No time to rest.
back to me. And let's talk to her about her new sword.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword.
Got a beautiful
the
hilt.
swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with a sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
She really, really likes a sword. Think on your knowledge of Githyanki silver swords. What details did Lae'zel miss? Oh, we might not roll on this very well because we have a -1 in terms of... Isn't silver... Look, Meta? You're not wrong. I would argue that it's too... Oh, we are gonna fail this. Yeah. Absolutely fail. How much inspiration do we have? Not enough for me to roll again. We've only got 2, and I don't know what's coming, so we'll hold on to it. We'll be dumb. We'll be like, yeah, everything about the Silver Sword. Well done.
Maisel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
I'm intrigued to know what other history there is, though. What makes the Silver Sword so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think, strike,
so
and
romantic.
it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
It sounds like a
The
nightmare.
silver injures the body.
We failed
This
history.
flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Geich.
Would the sword be enough to free Orpheus? I doubt it.
Certainly not.
Yeah.
Or the Prince's honor guard would have already
Not
fractured
true.
his prison.
They would all have silver
To break
swords.
Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic hammer.
Good thing we have the hammer then. On to other matters.
Very well.
I was gonna say, is there other matters? Okay, she doesn't want to know about any of that. We're all good. Okay. That was... Here we go. So deal with the devil. Decide how to deal with having signed an infernal contract. So we can escape the deal, find a way into Raphael's House of Hope, and fulfill it is to just get the crown and give it to him. Wait for the opportunity to free Orpheus. I'm assuming that there will come a time and place for us to be able to free him. Wait. Do not tear up my chair. Thank you very much. You have 7 minutes, and then it's dinner time. Okay? Okay. Va bene. Okay. So we found Kazagor's children. Lord Gortash is still... Okay. Approach Orpheus in the prism. That seems to be the only thing left for her. Kithrak Voss has left to gather his allies. Now he must find a way to enter the artifact and break Orpheus free. The High Harper, do you go to... Okay. What do we actually... So, like, actually factually on the map, it seems like the next thing to do... We might go into these buildings, because they're very black. Which means we should be able to, see something. You know what we should do?
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit.
Oh.
I want to hear all about it.
Now, Carilla, is she a warlock? How come we don't... I'm going on the stuff that she is. Otherwise it just says that she's a humanoid.
A toast to Raphael's latest client, the savior of the city.
Hope you're right about saving the city. Think I made a bad choice. I'm already regretting making the deal with him. I hope you're right about saving the city.
The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong.
You're very enthusiastic.
Who's that Pokemon?
There's a time poll in the chat. You're very enthusiastic. You really like working for Raphael?
More than anything.
Okay.
My old dwarven master used to beat me and feed me scraps.
Oh.
Raphael treats me right and feeds me well. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens.
Do you know what? Like, she has a point. Like, it's... I know that there's the whole, like, oh, but then they've got your soul and buttons. Like, do you know what? Depending on what your life was like or is like, you'd be like, and? Like, I'd rather just, you know, have a good life. What exactly is your job?
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
Interesting. Who would be stupid enough to break into a devil's home?
Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
We got charisma though, baby. We got charisma. Have you ever been tempted to earn a little extra coin selling infernal secrets? Gortash must have had help from someone with infernal connections. Any idea who? Oh, both of them get 5 out of 6. I feel like she wouldn't be tempted. Even if we successfully rolled, I feel like that goes against like the actual nature of her character. Because she trusts him is like a weird way to put it. But like because she actually, I would say almost respects him for the fact that he has like been a good alternative to the life that she had. It feels like it'd be wrong to be trying to persuade her to screw her over, if that makes any sense. So Gortash must have had help from someone with infernal connections. Any idea who? This is what we save the inspiration for. Okay, so we need a 3 and up. 3 and up to succeed. Oh, fantastic. Because the algorithm has been giving me like lots of like Critical Role and Dimension 20 and all that sort of like the like videos of campaigns. When it ends up being like they're like, okay, so you want to roll for this and make sure you add your your advantage and your proficiency and blah blah, and then you like look up, you like do the math and you go 32, and then the DM goes, huh. So not only does she have connections, but she also has written down like their name, their address, and their schedule. Like when it's just so overly successful, it's like, oh, she gives you everything you need to go and contact this person. Young lady, wait. 1 minute. Wait, 1 minute. Stop tearing up the floors. Stop acting like he's starving too. Here we go.
Yeah. A diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wipe that smug little grin off his face.
There we go.
Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Okay. I kind of wanna. Hi, Munchkin. Hi. Hey. I'm gonna try and give it pats before the timer goes off because it's probably less than 30 seconds. I'm not talking about Raphael's sex life. I'm listening.
Someone with all the power of the 9 hells.
Yep, there she goes. Okay. Let's go through here and see what the drow are all about.
I hate the new boys. I don't understand why they're such a type for so many.
Okay, interesting looking people. Here's the twins.
A new face. Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
How did you end up here?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers crave the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
And don't you want to change? As long as you're here of your own free will.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
Manual labor. Oh, am I right? If you're truly pleased with your work here, I can't judge you. I'm glad you found a place to feel safe. Maybe I'd like to share it with you then. No, I'm glad that you found a place to feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly.
He's wearing...
There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
What? Why do you have a name? Why do you have a name for it? Oh. Oh, your what exactly? I'm gonna show you my Mesobaranzan love trick. No thank you. I don't know what that is, and so no thanks. We're not gonna judge them on being twins. Like, they're doing what they need to do to survive. No judgment here. I feel like Hestu wouldn't. Hestu would just be like, have a nice day, you two. Like, we don't want him, we don't want her, we don't want both of them together. The other one sounds like it's going to go through, like, a judgy, you know, like, line of dialogue, and so I'd rather not. And so we'll just leave. Have a lovely life, you two. Have a lovely, lovely life. We're off on an adventure. Okay. Whew. Back outside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent?
Brothel? Okay, that's where we... Hi, you've had dinner now, so don't be looking at me like you haven't eaten. If you had snuck off and then came back going, meow, 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 I might fall for it. But you ran. You ran the moment. Now, why is this black? This just goes back into... Okay, so it must just be black to the outside? Like if we are... Yep. Okay. Interesting. Let's scope out down here. Oh, that is very broken. Oh. This is...
They were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians?
Just an interesting, very little bit of map. Can you stop tearing stuff? Yeah. Have a nap, babe. Have a nap. Mesobaranzan is the capital of the Drow Empire in the Underdark. In case that hasn't been mentioned. No! I thought maybe it would have to do with something with like Drow language. Like it translates into something. That'd be like me calling it my Melbourne love trick. Like it's weird and it doesn't make sense. Please make your way. I mean, once we've checked out places. Where are we?
What does it feel like?
Calms garms.
Clothes? Are we at... Is this a clothes shop?
Put him up! Put him up!
Brace for a fight. Slide away from him slowly. What do you want?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen.
Oh, he's gonna die.
As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Why don't you actually fight me and I'd tell you? No, because we're going to accidentally kill this kid. Here's a tip to get you started. Less talking, more fighting. Follow your dreams and find out. Maybe pick a different career. I could give less of a shit. Follow your dreams and find out. I feel like it's just a name, but I'm not too deep into the fair. I'm like, okay, cool. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. It's look, you knew more information than me, and thank you very much for sharing it. Now that I know it's their capital city love trick. I feel like if you started as an adventurer and you had absolutely no idea what to like, because essentially, like, what's your first level that you're putting into? Unless you felt really compelled to do something, you'd just be like, oh, just figure it out. Like, am I good with a sword or am I good with a staff? And if I'm good with a staff, maybe I should learn some magic. Like, all that sort of stuff. So follow your dreams and find out.
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
That kid is gonna die. That kid is gonna die. Oh, Calm's Gums. She's the titular Calm. Carmen Pennygood. How are you, madam?
Oh, hi, stranger.
Oh, hello.
Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums.
Love her.
I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
You can tell me how you got your eyeshadow to do that, because it looks amazing. You've not quite got the You've not quite got the patter nailed yet, Carmen. We're not gonna break this woman. She's owning a shop. Let's have a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Oh. Excuse me. I mean, the customer is not always right, because that is a stupid moniker that a lot of people go by. But, like, don't actively give them shit. Comfortable blue-red outfit. This... Oh. Oh! This looks so pretty. I feel like this is... That looks very similar to, just like, Gale's clothes. As does that. Oh, these are so pretty. And then I'm guessing pale pink dye, pink and leaf green. Look, I'm intrigued. Like, not yet. Not yet. I'm not fully throwing myself into the clothes shopping, because we have oodles of clothes back at camp. And I definitely have seen a lot of people lean heavy into the aesthetic side of things. Oh, so this is all very good to know. Is this just red, white, and scarlet? I will take one of these, and then I'm gonna dye my current clothes. Oh no, I was just gonna buy it, babe. I didn't need to. Sorry. Yes. Thank you. I didn't realize we were in barter mode. I was just gonna straight up just buy us a bottle of dye. Thank you.
Remember, Calm's Gums, here for all your fashion needs.
Who's that Pokemon?
I love it. I love it. Now.
No, that's not quite right.
Okay. So if I just go here, can I tell this to unequip, move, drop? What's this called? Studded leather armor +2. Okay, so if we go here and we'll filter by recency. Oh, hang on. This should go to Lae'zel. Can anyone actually use this? Interesting. Anyway, focus. Combine. Now, can I? Yes, I can sort. Type. No, that does not seem to have done it the way... Oh, here we go. I think this is what we're wearing. Combine. Ooh. Not a lot of white, but that's okay. The red with the red and the blue of the cape. This all still goes well. It all still works. It's back to type. There we go. Like I said, we really haven't lent into it, so it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Sveel, what is happening? I don't think any Pokemon have been caught this evening. They're rebelling. Clearly rebelling. I don't know if the game does like a you're now running up into someone else's house. How dare you? Ooh, what's in? This just overlooks the. Oh, can we look at the?
For another season.
Is this? I thought maybe we could look at the dress. That's very beautiful. Look outside. I'm not gonna steal anything. It's very rude. Very rude to steal from this woman. We had a balls earlier, mistyped the command, and didn't say anything to either of the cases. How dare they? How very dare they? Now, I think this is the last place for us to check out. Don't know if there's a... Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job. Glinda? That is a sale pitch that has caught my attention.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job.
Glinda! Trade, babe. What have you got? Oh my god, she literally has tools for everything. Including holy water? Glinda, what do you think we do? I do want to take those lockpicking tools off her hands, though. So you know what? It worked. It worked. She's got a happy customer in us. And we'll take trap disarming too. We're heading towards endgame. I feel like we're gonna need
Whatever
it.
you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
Cheers, love. Have a good one. Amazing. Now, where are we now?
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Okay.
Shopping for a suit.
I don't think we're necessarily
Welcome
gonna...
to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
I don't believe you. That sounds like used goods. The trade-ins.
Limited edition adventuring starter packs are currently out of stock. We apologize for any inconvenience caused.
Adventuring starter packs, I love it. And Thal, how you doing?
Greetings, sir.
Oh, hello.
Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment.
Do you like his top,
How
though?
may I be of service?
It's very beautiful. Jahira sent me. I'm to meet some harpers here. I did not know that we had to do that here. I thought it was called something different. I definitely would have remembered Dancing Axe. Anyway, I'm glad the game remembered for us. Jahira sent me. I'm here to meet some harpers.
Harpers? I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
It was, and she certainly knows who you are. Stop lying. Jahira's been known to feed people truth herbs.
Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
Leaf flicker? elsewhere, but she trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise.
Exactly.
Which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust.
Thank you.
Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
I feel like we're about to be given another mission. Before that, is there time to trade?
Always.
Always. I just wanted to mainly see what he has. This is pink. Blightbringer. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives a bonus to attack and damage. That's rude. Like, it's rude and, like, a little bit racist. Harmonic Jeweler. Mellow Harmony. Wait, it's a... Is it a weapon or is it a... Unsheath, the steel of this rapier shivers and thrums mellifluously. What a word. In response to nearby surfaces, the motion brings to mind an actor struck with pre-show nerves. Cool, I guess. A javelin, just a bit more proficient. That's +1. What do we got over here? Scimitar +1. Warhammer. Horns of the Berserker. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Okay. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an extra 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 at the end of your turn. That's a bit bloody rude. Got chainmail, Garb of the Land of Sky, which is clothing. While using Patient Defense, you also benefit from the effect of Blade Ward. Hey. Hey. Breathe Swift Speed. While using Step of the Wind, your next attack roll has advantage and deals an additional force damage. Sick. Some hide armor. Leather armor. Plate armor. Scale mail. Oh, this looks like... Okay, some splint armor, saddle leather armor. Cloak of Displacement. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. Its effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. How much? 190. Because not all of us have a cloak. So we'll take that. Gauntlets of the War Master. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon action. Yeah. Snow-dusted Monastery Gloves. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 of cold damage. There's some really cool, like, unarmed stuff, like, which makes... Like, it feels like playing Monk would be really, really quite cool. Don't think we need anything else. Are you going to power down, Munchkin? Yeah. Okay, cheers.
Short Father, bless you.
No problem. A lot of...
Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
There's a lot of, dwarfs owning things in the city, which I kind of like. Okay, so Karlach's already got one.
Protects me.
Now, Cloak. I've already forgotten what this one does. Effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. Because Shadowheart's more likely to not be in amongst the thick of it. Let me... It kind of suits too, because it's quite little. But very cool. Very cool. Okay.
Is that blood?
I don't know what's going on with the...
Never mind.
I don't know if it's the controller or if it's the fact that once you get to Act 3 on a PlayStation, things start to get a little bit janky. So we're just gonna save before we do the next thing. Now, good sir, how exactly doth one get? I was gonna say, I'm like, if the key opens this door, I'm assuming this is where we're going. Oh. Down the ladder. let's... Everyone down? Okay. Let's meet the Harpers.
You are not Jaheira.
Correct. Your armor is fabulous. You are very observant. I come in her stead, you can report to me.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Selûne's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketheric out in the Shadowlands, no?
Kinda like that we have a
Baldur isn't
reputation.
nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Selûne's tears as some kind of code.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Hang on. Oh no. Oh, I've just had a thought. So we rolled on Isdom. We rolled, I was trying to say insight and wisdom. We rolled on wisdom. And so we know he's terrified, and he said Selûne's tears to us because he's scared. And so I'm already incredibly intrigued as to what actually plays out if Jaheira's here, because I imagine we wouldn't really need to roll on that. He would just say it, and Jaheira would be like, it's go time. These others are potentially doppelgangers, shapeshifters. Oh, I don't like to read people's minds. I don't think we've done it, because it seems really invasive, but this seems like, why is he afraid of you? Because that's literally us asking her. And I feel like it all kicks off. Ketheric was only the beginning. You have information on the other chosen? We're not going to say that yet. We're going to... I'm hoping this works. We do have inspiration, so we can roll again. Probe the halfling's thoughts. 12. Oh, and we're dumb too. I keep forgetting that we're dumb. Oh, and I can't... How come I can't use guidance? Interesting. Fabulous. Read your mind.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
I thought we were gonna read his mind. Never mind. We're just gonna get into it. Strike before the doppelgangers do. It's on, baby. The bloody doppelgangers. I was gonna say they should all be bloody surprised. We are gonna go.
Heating up.
We're going Karlak first, baby. Frenzy. Now she better be able to make it. I just realized I was like, hang on, I didn't. There we go.
Bye bye.
Say bye bye.
Where do I go from here?
I reckon we just shoot that dude up there. Hang on, our repelling blasts are on.
Who's that Pokemon?
I don't know where I've lost Shovel, but Shovel is not here. Shovel is here. Never mind. They weren't coming up on the thing, and I was like, oh no, they've been stuck somewhere. Now, if we can get Shovel to just do some crack-a-lackin'. Love your work, Shovel. Love your work. Can I also get in an additional stab? Maybe this person? Oh, let's get this one in. What do I want to... I feel like I want to come from that side. Because the others... Yeah, let's get Let's get ourselves here.
Here we go again.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot that. I thought it was just gonna move me over there. Oh, sometimes I really suck at this game. It's fine. Let's go, Gladius. Lovely. Now, buddy, I really want you to, like, get out of here. Yep, there we go. Now, I've just realized that is an oil barrel. Is there other stuff for us to be aware of? I don't think so. That's okay. That's okay.
On my way.
I don't know why Lae'zel has rolled so low. It seems uncharacteristically unlike her. 60, 60, 60, 60. Let's go with this one. Lae'zel might be able to get to the other two. 15. Suck it, baby doll. We will hold on everything else. Shovel gets another go. Shovel gets another go.
Swift and lethal.
Swift and lethal. Okay. Love it.
You bow or you break.
Silver Blade! She's gonna be a menace with this sword. And I think... Oh, how come this doesn't work? Oh, because it's a bonus if we've killed and we jumped. Okay, that's fine. Are they all still surprised? No. Okay. I was like, don't tell me they're all still surprised. That's a lot. I was gonna say, Shovel gets an opportunity. You go. Oh, multi-attacks. Oh, Shovel, hold on, babe. Ah, my hole. That's... I love Shovel's dialogue. Opportunity attack, let's go. Dead! Suck it! Okay, now, I don't know if I can shoot from the angle that I'm currently at. They are quite tall, though. They are quite tall. Game over, baby!
How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Okay, let's talk to Geraldus.
Thank you.
You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Are you hurt? Don't thank me yet. How do I know you're not a doppelganger too? What's all that Saluna's tears nonsense? It's code. Like, seriously, why do we have to be rude about it? No thanks necessary. Are you hurt?
I'm alive.
Yep. Oh, because the rest are all going to be...
more than the others can say.
Yeah.
You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
I am. I'm here to help. She didn't send me anywhere. We're allies, equals. Oh my god. That's such like a insecure man answer. She didn't send me anywhere, actually. We're business partners. You're like, okay. I'm not a Harper. I was just passing by. No, I'm here to help. We're here to help. We're Hestu. We are Dwarf Dad. We are here to help.
Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric.
Okay.
Set us hunting after the cultists in the city. But they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
What's the Rashomar? Oh, failed on history. Who is this Rashomar? What does Jaheira want with them? What is a Rashomar? And then what happened? Until we started to ask about the Rashomar. Maybe the Rashomar is a person, not a place? So who is this Rashomar, and what does Jaheira want with them?
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place.
Jaheira?
Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashimar, they do not want him found.
Oh, this poor boy. Oh, he's done. He's out. He's like, I can't do this anymore. Now, I wonder...
I'm ready.
Since... Did he...
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my...
Did he just kill himself? He jumped out the... I thought he left. Holy moly. I thought he was just like, I can't do this anymore. Not that he was gonna go do that. Like,
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
far out. This freaking... maybe? Chalice? I hope so. Because I feel like he climbed up the ladder and then his, like, the yellow outline of him landed, like, here. But then there was also the, and I was like, he said he couldn't do it anymore? Maybe that's what he meant. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna see if she can talk to any of these. I don't think she'll be able to. No.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Okay, and none of them are glowing, which I think is the automatic sort of indication.
In more interesting times.
Oh, that's really... Kill order. Oh well, that's a clue. That's what we in the business like to call a clue. You won't have to wear those Harper smiles much longer. Oren has given the order. Kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. The Chosen would like to string a harp of her own. She was gonna make a harp out of the leader of the Harpers. What is very obvious is that we need to talk to Jaheira. Is that... Check the other bodies. Why were they keeping... That's what doesn't make sense. I'm guessing they kept him in this cage. Why were they keeping him alive? Surveillance notes. The city's Harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, this structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual Harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it has spread, and so why they scramble to rebuild themselves. We will carry on with the Chosen's work. Well, shit. That's really freaking real depressing. Send to camp. Also send to camp. Okay. Now, he said something about Danthalon, and I can't remember if Danthalon is the name of the gentleman upstairs. It was like Earlthan or something, but I feel like his surname might have been the name that they said. Oh, there's another chest. Hang on. Attack. Open. Oh. Okay, that's upstairs. There's one here. You're in trouble when there's big old potions to be had. Okay. Let's... Sorry, little buddy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm gonna pop a save. Then we'll go up and talk to the store owner. Or maybe I should be able to... Like, I want everything else up here. Danthalon. Yeah. Now, I wonder if they're just gonna let us... Hi.
What? By the Morden Summon's Curlies went on down there?
Our harpers turned out to be shapeshifter assassins.
Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
That's it? No more questions asked?
I've had enough dealings with harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
Didn't he say... I thought Gladius said that, Danthalon was also...
Sounds like you've left some buddies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
Well, aren't you pretty? Holy moly. Are we going to be allowed to leave? Yeah.
You are
Okay.
not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Where are we now?
The Velveteen Elixir.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir. Stop.
Oh my god, that facial hair?
Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth.
He's leading us through a bit of meditation.
Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
Oh, positively. Glorious. Those are some heady top notes. I've smelled better. Incense, I thought someone was burning Rothe shit. Let's lean into this, gentlemen, because I feel like this guy's gonna really love a bit of exaggeration. Meditating cowboy, never seen that before. I mean, not in like a high fantasy game either. Glorious, those are some heady top notes.
Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste.
No, I'm so sarcastic.
What can I do for you, sir?
Who's that Pokemon?
There's a Palpitoad. Amazing. Quite the establishment you have here.
I must say, I'm rather proud of it. The wood paneling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
This guy is a wanker. What have you got in stock, babe?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Okay. Oh, is that an eyeball? A beholder iris. A Gorth Greystalk. Why are there so many eyes? Why are there so many eyes, babe? So many eyes. I don't think there's particularly anything that we want. Giant strength. Peerless focus. Yeah, look, there's nothing here that I'm like, oh, we need some of this.
Be sure to savor each purchase.
You're welcome. Thank you. It was so nice to be here. Potion catalog. On the potion of greater healing. Potion of healing. Grumpiness. Parchment. Oh, hang on. Something outside here. Let's crack it open. Has I'm trying to remember if I've heard it. Has anyone caught anything tonight? I feel like there hasn't been any catches. Maybe one? It's broken today. It's had enough. It's had enough. Oh, this locked door has got me intrigued. So we're just gonna pop it open. We're just gonna pop it open. We're just gonna have a quick little cheeky look. Hopefully not get arrested.
Don't give me trouble now.
Please don't give me trouble. Just open. Just open. That'd be really great. Thank you. 5 and up. Glorious. Glorious. Let's pop the hood. Pop the hood. See what's inside. Yeah, I feel like it is, bro. I feel like sometimes it's sort of, sometimes it just wants to let you know it's like it's still a game of chance. And today the luck is against you. What in the Breaking Bad is this? I'll take that. Okay. We weren't here. We weren't ever here. Oh, is this a different way to, like, get the... Oh, we're back in the Dancing Axe. I thought maybe it might be a different way for us to get, like, a drop on the, doppelgangers. Don't mind me. Speaking of... We need to go talk to Jaheira before we head into, Gortash, but I also want to check out here... Oh, more locked doors. Hang on, do we have a key? No. Okay. To camp. Go talk to Jaheira and be like, what happened? And I wonder if she'll also confirm that he yeeted himself off the edge. Jaheira?
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised.
Wait, Orin is a doppelganger?
You have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
You seem to have experience with doppelgangers.
This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power.
Fabulous.
But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted.
Yeah, she's a little bit...
Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Oh, here we go. I was like, I was about to say, I'm like, this conversation feels weird. And I was thinking maybe it's because she wasn't with us when we went to the safe house. But now we're about to tell her. We'll tell her everything that happened at the Harper safe house.
I have not been overly generous with the truth.
Okay.
I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles. who saved the city more than once.
And I'm hoping they're recruitable? Who traveled with you back in the old days? Wait, so Minsk is from previous Baldur's games. That's cool. Who traveled with you back in the old days?
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days.
Barely a century
which is
ago.
Considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Why? I suspect that there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst.
Interesting.
We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone.
Oh, so he's a
It was
pothead.
chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
So you left him. And here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself. I'm sorry, Jaheira. That's a cruel choice to have... Yeah, exactly. It's a shitty choice to have made. It's a cruel choice to have made.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back.
So he's alive.
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing.
Sure, Jaheira.
Indoctrination.
Sure.
Eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's find him. Is it really more important than stopping the Chosen? Why are you only telling me this now? Yeah. I'm assuming she's going to say, because I had to know that I could trust you.
Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my friend off for dead.
Oh, worse.
Then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame.
I love her. I love her.
The point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Great. Great. While we're here, does anyone actually need to have a chat? Anyone got a little question mark? I love that we seem to just recruit children to this place. Will wants a chat. Okay, I'm going to save because Will has been breaking the game lately and there has not been an update. So let's wait for it to confirm the save and then let's try and chat. And if he breaks it, let's play Find the Mind Flayer.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. This must be Gortash's doing. I mean, true.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Okay. It seems Grand Duke Stellamane's been murdered. Do you know her at all?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds.
Ooh,
the second time,
sorry, Pudgy.
Stelmane was different.
Oh.
Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort.
She was unwell?
A stroke victim,
Oh.
I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
Oh, we failed on perception? I'm guessing he loved her? Gone before her time, it sounds like. What a tragedy. If Stelmane was suffering, maybe death was a blessing. No, that's really rude. So rude. Gone before her time, it sounds like... What a tragedy.
Not a tragedy. A calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say.
True.
These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Okay. Thanks, William. Okay, let's see if anyone else is wanting to have a little chin wag. Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nothing down there. No one down there. Don't think there's anyone over there. Fabulous. Okay, back to the city. Or the outskirts. We're still technically not in Baldur's Gate yet.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
I do really love how they've done the music. In that there's like... There's sort of like 3, 4... Oh my god. The robots are echoing. Okay. Now. Where were we? That's the prison. Okay. We spoke to everyone in this room. Save. Let's frickin' go. If you've been lurking with us, I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a lovely start to your week. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Let's go watch this damned coronation. Shovel is still invisible. I need to remember that. Are we just... I love that we're just gonna walk up to the front like the main characters we are. That Will's dad?
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard.
Here we go.
Thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
We're not gonna...
Him. Gortash.
Karlach.
This is it.
Karlach.
I can practically taste his blood from here.
Karlach.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
No, I'm going to sweep her down. I need to get her to, like... Exactly. Okay, so, careful, Karlach. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gortash here. We might need Gortash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we've had the chance to question him. Lead the charge, Karlach. Gortash dies today.
Who's that Pokemon?
We're gonna hopefully get her to calm down. Yeah, the robots will kill us if you attack him here. So I just need you to just you 18. Oh, okay, so 6 and up. 6 and up is guaranteed. 17, fabulous. Okay. I understand the anger. I need you to just bring it down a little bit. There's a Malamar in the chat if you want some upside down calamari. That's the Malamar, yeah? Inkay and Malamar? I do love the Who's That Pokemon thing. It really tests my own patience and understanding. Okay, let's...
No,
I was about to say...
What is with this? I have no money. Are you crazy?
I'm doing okay.
Someone hand me my bag.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait.
Do you need some money?
Something's meant to
you
play.
Need some cash, sweetheart?
Need some cash, sweetheart? Okay. Continue.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
Oh, babe, I will help you kill him.
A moment, please,
F and
my
heck,
friends.
correct.
An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
Don't try and take his head off.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Wonder
As
if
for
we
you,
called.
I understand congratulations are in order.
Mm-hmm.
Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Uh-huh. Oh. What just happened?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding...
Excuse me?
Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you. Why is the crown failing? Yeah, why is the crown failing? If you're in an information sharing mood, share information, babe.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone.
Well, what orders
Once
did
it is
you
freed
give
from
it?
its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
Well, you should have thought of that before you did something silly. What kind of understanding do you suggest? I see, now there's things that I'm like, I don't know if making certain choices means that there's like a time limit. Because there's still so many like other quests, like the murders. We're still meant to go find that other inspector and all that jazz. Like, and Minsk. We've just found out there's this Minsk guy running around. I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you. We're gonna, you know what? If it ends the game early, it ends the game early. I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me.
Whatever, babe.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself.
Of course.
She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her. What are you getting at? If she wants my blood, she'll have to find me first. Perhaps she and I can be allies. So rude. What are you getting at? Speak plainly. Why does everyone be like, you know what it's time for? It's time for some riddles. You're like, no, just what are you talking about? So what are you talking about?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before.
Maybe.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen.
And you won't.
I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city. I'm just very aware as well that Karlach is not happy with the choice we made with Raphael. And if we choose something else here, she might really be unhappy and just be like, I'm done with you. You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you,
Ah.
nor you to me.
Ah.
Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands.
You
Thorn's
bastard.
stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings.
What?
No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
You're having a very loud conversation
What do you say?
in the middle of a very
Shall we
echoey
be
hall.
allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Oh no. Oh no. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric. I will defeat Orin and we shall be allies. You have my oath. Silly. I'll think about it, no promises. To hell's with your pact. Examine his body language and expression. Can we trust him? Probe his mind. Mind probing uses intelligence, yeah? No, wisdom. Insight prophecy. Let's... Oh, why is everyone so difficult? But nothing escapes a natural 20. Maybe we should have read in mind.
That was a natural 20.
Thank you, Meta. Amazing. Okay. Let's, it's like whether we can trust him or not, like, I just don't trust him anyway.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
He was not blinking. He was just staring right at us. I'll think about it. No promises. Karlach's not going to be happy. She won't be happy, but then we're also not making a commitment. I just want to get into the city. I'll think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision.
No.
Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
No.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there.
Her
For all
nest?
its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal.
Of course.
That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Okay, so she's part of the murder investigation. Surely your steel watch can handle Orin. Why do you need me?
Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked.
Oh my god. Don't call them cattled. You, Orin, Ketheric the Brain, what was your plan? I feel like all three of them were in for very different reasons. Like, Ketheric fully said, he's like, oh, I was going to kill everybody. Like, yeah, sure, I had these two business partners, but I was going to kill them too. Like, he was all honest about it. Orin is in it just for the killing, I imagine. She hasn't thought about it that far. And he clearly wanted to get to this elevated power through panic. But yeah, what was the plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name.
Okay.
Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor.
Mm-hmm.
In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute.
Great.
Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
And so begins your tyranny. Where in the 9 hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown? This might actually lead us to who broke them into the vault.
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Let's not, actually. And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny.
Oh my god.
And we are saviors.
Oh, of course.
Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Very clever.
More importantly, just.
How is it just?
Come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Again, we've had a very loud conversation about all this in the middle of a hall filled with people. And no one has questions? Let's get it over with. I wouldn't dream of missing it. I feel like there needs to be some element of this is said with sarcasm. Let's get it over with. I kind of want to watch the cutscene. I don't know if that's going to piss off any of the girls. Probably Karlach. But let's get it over with. Let's get it over with.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
No, I will sit in the audience. Thank you.
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Can you imagine if Will's dad took his head off? I doubt it. I doubt it's going to happen.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
No. We're gonna say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
What is it in Star Wars? The sound of democracy dying.
Stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Well, that was a lot. Oh, Karlach wants to chat. Babe, if you hold still, we'll talk.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat. Frankly, I'm impressed. He's wormed his way into the most powerful position in Baldur's Gate. I can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is?
No, they can't. When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Oh, she's such a good character. She's such a good character. Confront Lord Gortash. Okay, we're not gonna return to Mizora. Interesting. Mizora's gonna make us an offer, isn't she?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I disagree, babe.
And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
That was fast. I thought Gortash would have more use for the Duke in Worm's Rock.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Oh God, she's a
Raven
lot.
Guard's good as dead. And to think, there's no way to save him.
She wants to make a deal.
Is there?
Because we got Will out of it. And now she wants to make another one. You know something, don't you? I'm not giving up on the Duke. Tell me what to do. Who knows? Let him die for all I care. Oh my God. You know something, don't you?
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Ta-ta! Well, I'm guessing she pops up at the next long rest. Does that mean we can finally... Can we finally go to Baldur's Gate? Is it time? Hang on, what's in... Okay, try and put... To... Wait, am I going the right direction? Yes. Oh my God, I want to save just because I'm like, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Okay.
They're harmless.
Wait, what's in here?
A criminal, of course.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Yeah, let's not tick them off.
Don't like it.
Wait, this is still the bridge? It's huge! To the lower city! Oh, hang on, this is... Oh, it's not like a... Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, I'm very confused because it says to the lower city. So, this is like an actual door. Let's go! Baldur's Gate is just a myth. You'll never get there. Meta, can you imagine if that was the, like a twist of the game? It's like, it's called Baldur's Gate. Why? Don't know. Someone liked the ring of it. It doesn't actually exist. Yes. I would like to venture forth. Because the only thing left to do here is to confront Gortash. So let's go. Okay, it's been interesting. We've watched the dreadful coronation. We've found some more doppelgangers. That was fabulous. That was a great time. The lower city, is that the lower city? I think is where we're meant to find the other investigator for the murder. So we might be able to pull that off before we wrap up. I'm like, I love that. I love that, like, the pace of this game. It's like, when we've got 45 minutes left, we might find this one thing. Because that's how this game paces itself. Or you might plan, it's like, oh, I hope we do this, and we're going to find something completely different. But that's okay. We will deal with it. I'm assuming there was no other indicators. We didn't find anything like other parts of Dribbles the Clown, so I'm assuming there's more bits scattered around Baldur's Gate. I also love that he's like a treasure hunt. It's just really rude. But I'm also looking forward to, I can't remember their name, but the looking forward to the drag queen bringing them back with necromancy. A lot of chatter, bit of bird song. Are you gonna show us, or we're just gonna be constantly in a state of loading? Yeah, meta. I'm really looking forward to it. Wait, why is my sea invisibility activated?
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now...
Livestock? Is the cow here? Hang on, now is this back to... Okay, back to Worms Crossing. Okay, so the bridge is called Worms Crossing. Okay, back on board. Back on board. Can we talk to the chickens? Why can't I talk to the chickens? That's rude. Wait, where's the... We just activated a... Oh, there it is. Okay. Generic refugees. Okay, we had some... Sounds sturdy. I don't know if any of these... Turnip bubs?
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
I'm assuming you're a refugee. I don't know how you meant to survive. Asparagus Mahali! What a name!
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
Oh no. Who are we? Regan Splint?
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Who's being hung? And for what? Best?
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Well, maybe. Do you think maybe you're doing the wrong thing?
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left.
There's so much
How
gay
am I
in
going
this.
to tell him we have to give them up?
There's so much gay in this. There's so many, like, husband and wife same-sex relationships, and I love it. Because why not? Because why not? I also love it because I also know that there would be gamers that would just be getting so grumpy about it, and I don't care. Okay, Executioner.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
Yeah, but what is classified as a troublemaker? Like, is it the kids stealing because they're hungry and you just hang them? Or, like, actual murderers? How about you wait until I commit a crime before threatening me? Careful, a big guy like you makes for an easy target. I'll stay out of trouble. Hestu would be like, I'll stay out of trouble. Let's go, ladies.
Good. Now move along before I charge you with loitering.
Oh my, the fists are so corrupt. I love that it was sort of like, oh, they're kind of law enforcement, and now it's like, no, they're just straight up cops. Did you see the clip of the streamer who went absolutely bananas because he had to choose pronouns? Oh, meta. Like, it would be a hilarious piece of satire if it wasn't being 100% serious. It just really... Just the fact that, like, that's what throws them for an absolute loop. I think it was for Starfield, I think. And he's like, I have to choose pronouns. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like the only way to get out of asking for your pronouns is if they legit just have every character use they, them pronouns for you. Because it's not wrong. But they would be very...
I volunteer as tribute.
Lizzie! Hello, welcome in. Thank you very much. I will update the Nightbot. Thank you very much. This month we're supporting the Victorian Pride Centre, so it's the first LGBTIQA+ like established building for them to do all that. Continue to lurk, no problem at all. I hope you're having a fabulous start to your day, and thank you very much for volunteering as tribute. Love to have you here. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying Elden Ring. I loved it. Okay, let's continue meeting the lovely people around here. Esther?
Oh,
excellent.
You?
Look at this coat.
You? How delightful to meet in person. Though
Olive!
shorter than I expected.
Excuse me? Shorter than you expected? I'm a dwarf. How tall did you think I was going to be? But Olive, welcome on in. Olive, oh, I will forget if I do not. I'm remembering it right now. There was a game that was talked about on Back Pocket, and I was like, do you know who would really enjoy that? Good old Olive Dahlia. I'm just wanting to. Oh. Game. I'm trying to remember what it was called without. Okay, so there's you have been known to love a game. Well, the main thing that really the main thing that made me go, oh my goodness, was it was sort of the person that was giving the review about it was talking about how it was they're like, it's a mix of Obra Dinn, which you were playing the other day, and her story, which I think is a precursor to, oh god, what's the one with the Ascend Redeem? I can't remember what it's called. All I have in my head is fuck me till I die. You know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can. It's on itch.io. Immortality. That, of course it is. Of course it's called that. It's on itch.io. And do you know what? Let me just. I feel like if I click on this, and then I'm just gonna pop it in the. It's free. It's free because the person who made it use like AI generated images in it because it's like a murder mystery, and then that way they could have images that they could age up or age down or whatever in regards to, like, you know, because it crosses years. But so therefore they're like, so free to play because I don't want to make any money off of like AI generated images or art. But yeah, the description of it and the review that the person gave was quite complimentary, and I was like, that sounds like an Olive Dahlia game. So there we go. Hopefully is there for you to is there for you to check out if you'd like to or not. But it did make me think of you. Now, Estra, you were kind of rude, babe, being like, you're shorter than I expected. You have me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are. Yeah, I feel like we'd be polite even though she was quite rude. So, I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry.
My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
That's so rude and elitist. I'll go talk to the common riffraff so that way you can read about it. You don't have to talk to them. Yeah, no problem at all, Olive. My pleasure. How did you know who I was? Are your readers not also people of Baldur's Gate? Oh, I want both of these questions to be answered. Mind you, the last journalist, this lady can suck it. The last journalist we talked to ended up being a murderous doppelganger. So we're already not off to a great track record in regards to journalistic integrity in Baldur's Gate. Are your readers not also people of Baldur's Gate?
Well, there's people, and then there's people. You, my dear, are people. In fact, you're the star of the next edition.
Murder her? I mean, if we kill her, we're likely to be able to get her coat, right? I mean, I respect her sartorially, but not editorially. I've never been in a broadsheet before. Where can I buy a copy? We've bought newspapers before. Makes sense to you, exactly. I mean, after we slay, then we can slay. I'm gonna stop. What's the headline of the edition? I've never asked to be written about. What's the headline? Yeah, what is the headline?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself.
Okay, so she's...
It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
Right. So she's a tabloid journalist. She's not. Okay. Don't I get a say in this?
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
If you'll excuse... Stop the presses? We can stop the presses. Are you kidding? Oh god, where are we? Where are we? There it is. There it is. Talk to the editor of the Gazette. We met the journalist, Estra, who told us that we're to star in the next edition of Baldur's Mouth. We should find out why. Go check off somewhere else! Let's talk to Luan.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a Gazette?
This child is terrified. That's terrible salesmanship. Get your act together. Pull yourself together, child. Not interested. I'd love to, but I'm a bit busy. Maybe later. I'll buy one. We'll buy one. I don't know if it's going to be the exact same paper that we just bought in the Worms Crossing. It's 2 gold.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Luan. Issue 86. We're gonna have already read this, haven't we? The newspapers are cool in this, though. Because they're actual newspapers. Gorgeous Mo. Okay, yep. Murders. Magic Item Mana. Okay, yep. So this is... It's the same as one that we've already read. Okay, so we need to find... Holy quest markers. The map has never looked like this. Not even in, like, Act 1 when you start unlocking everything. We have to track down the murder targets? That wasn't in the... Oh, God. Talk to Gauntlet Developer. Okay, so she's nearby. Talk to the editor. Okay, fabulous. So the editor's also nearby. Great. There's so many murder targets. Bookseller for Gale. Speak to Laura. Oh, okay, about the night song. So many murder targets. Cazador's Palace. Another murder target. Another murder target. And another murder. Okay, okay. Let's, Hoogie Sloan. Hoogie? Why is... Hoogie Sloan exists. Why can't I not talk to Hoogie Sloan?
Shame no one cares enough. Folk don't even think about it much, I bet.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Sorry about the pong. I swear they were drunk when they named some of these characters. Do you know what? I feel like they dice rolled some of these characters. Roll the dice. Let's find out what we're calling these people.
Finally here.
Gasablat. Okay, so some of these people are... They exist, but they... Which is interesting, because it was usually just like refugee or citizen. I imagine some of the NPCs you can't interact with that have names, it's either going to be like developers ask their partners or their friends, like, hey, if you could name a fantasy character, what would you name it? Because then that's a really adorable way of just putting that in. And like very easy too. Just needs to be an NPC and you attach a name to it. Like, it doesn't need voice acting or anything. Okay, Hazmat, apparently we can talk to you.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Ah, an optimist. Fabulous. And Giftu.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Also, for the people in the chat, have we all watched the Doctor Who special? Because, my god, I love it. There was disability, pride, and frickin' trans joy, and I frickin' loved it. It was so good. Like, and the, you know, the adventures and the story and everything, that was also amazing. But like, just, oh, such good characters. It was so good. Is this person okay? Golster, why is Golster unconscious?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
But why? What did you do to this woman? You've never watched a Doctor Who. Oh my god. I am... How do you ban someone from chat? Kidding. I'm totally kidding. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Like, I'm very much one of those people that's not like, oh my god, you have to... Like, no. Like, if, you know... If it hasn't caught your attention, that's fine. If it's not something you enjoy, that's fine. Like, it's very much the same feeling that I bring when people... Like, when I watch an episode of something... Ciao! Ciao, ciao, ciao! Goodbye now! Goodbye! But it's very much the same as, like, when someone goes... Oh my god, you need to watch this, and you, like, I will usually do my due diligence and I will watch, like, the first episode. If it doesn't grab me, I don't watch any more of it. And those are usually the ones where people are like, oh, you want to get to, like, episode 4? And I was like, 3 hours? No. Get better at writing. Like, if I don't care about a single character to watch a second episode, I'm suddenly not going to care when something happens. Or like if it's like, oh, you know, if you get to the last episode, there's the big reveal of the twist. I'm like, yeah, but I don't care about the twist by the time I've dragged myself through an entire season. No, thank you. Rant over. Did you knock this woman out?
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Some NPCs very much have me going, I can't wait to do a Dark Urge run. Will the entire town attack us? Sure. But that dude, screw that guy in particular. I murder him. Just murder him. Straight up murder him. Who knocked out this woman?
If all these folks can just keep their shit together, maybe nobody else will get hurt. Maybe.
The corruption! Was it you?
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Never mind the corruption. How about the racism? Okay, can one of you tell me who did it?
One blow and she drops like she's dead.
Well, maybe she is.
Another one added to the list. Add them to the list. Scribe Goosequill.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
I doubt she did. These freaking hopped up, freaking no good.
Used to think those things were gonna make me feel safer. Not anymore.
Wait, did the robot do it? Can I talk to the robot?
Normal citizens strung up.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher.
Oh no.
Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction.
No.
Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry.
Olive, do you mean the robot? Like it's an actual robot. I mean, I'm sure they come with like features, but actual robot. The same thing Damon said. Do you know how to... She is tall though. She is tall though. And do you know what? Every time there's a tall woman in this, all I think about is like the song from Steven Universe, Giant Woman. I love it. The robot has literally said the same thing that Damon said. Do you know how to fix the malfunctioning engine? Because at the moment, Damon thinks she has to go back to hell.
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man. If I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get like an option to like save her properly. Guess not. Where's the Steelwatch Foundry?
The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
It thinks you're one of them, Carl. Like, why? I think, like, we already know the answer. I'm just intrigued to know what they've written for it.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Thank you.
She's no thief.
Stay back and stay calm. I'm warning you. She was on the list.
What fucking list? Excuse me, what do you mean she was on the list? What list?
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
Oh, you're all just freaking horrible. Okay, so let's go talk to. We'll go talk to the editor. I'm adding you to my exactly. Olive, they know about the list. Okay, this must
I
be.
think I may have overdone it with the black and purple for, well, my entire life. Your look serves you well, though.
Are those two chatting about?
10 years behind. Don't want the youth to think I'm not, you know, up with the times.
Up with the times. I love when they're having a little chat. It's adorable. Okay, I'm assuming.
Nortale's shelter.
Oh.
Refugees welcome.
Oh. I wonder if we could find Damon here somewhere. Okay, is this the new... Oh, here we go. This is a lot of paper. Mailbox.
Watch yourself in there. Sarky bastards, these writer types.
Not the Sarky bastards. I thought this character's name was Falafel. Falael. Never mind. Falael.
I think of Lord Gortash as
156, 157, 15... Oh, I'm sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to?
158. Can we tell her? 297. You got up to 158.
Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158.
She's very... Her face is very, geez, that was like Uncanny Valley-ish. Okay, Baldur's Mouth Gazette. There is robots everywhere. Now.
Afraid I'll have to ask you to stop there. Only Etfard's allowed to use the basement elevator.
We love a bearded femme. Holy moly, yeah, and Olive, 100%, that was a real person. I was like, you are too human, and it's really kind of creepy. Selena Friege.
Hey, cut it out, will you? I've got deliveries to manage.
Forget I asked? Jesus. They did such a good job with like the melodies to play throughout this entire game and the different ways for them to be played. Because that was gorgeous. Proved for Dremble, how are ya?
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Do you know what that speaks of? Corruption. I'm all aboard this corruption train. You should not have this many. Ooh, the lever's very red. Okay, let's head downstairs and say hello. Glimmer Whistleblower. How did Shovel get more health? I didn't heal Shovel. Glimmer Whistleborn.
Don't know about you, but them big metal bastards really put me off my flow.
Not a big metal bastards. Okay, so these are all the riders.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
I'm guessing this is the editor then. Yeah, I heard all about your article and I want to shut it down. Who are you? But Jack, the trans are rubbing their dinner in my face. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always. It's the agenda. I do highly recommend, if you can find it, watching the Doctor Who special. It's an hour and I feel like it'd be really weird to describe to someone who is like cisgendered, able-bodied, all that sort of stuff. Like if you don't have a foot in any of those sort of like spaces, or if you don't know and love someone in any of those spaces, I feel like you would enjoy the episode, but you just would not get the same feeling. And I watched it before work and I almost cried like 3 times. And I was like, this is not a good start to the day. But it was just beautiful. And it essentially does act as like a single piece. It's going on the list. Oh, on the kill list. It's on the list. Are you sure you have enough ink to cover all my adventures? I might have to check with my patron about that first, see how they feel about being in the spotlight. Exactly. They might not be mad about it. I'd rather not be in your paper at all. We'll go with our Warlock option. Might have to check with our patron. They probably don't want the watch list. It's a much safer list to be on. see how they feel about being in the spotlight.
Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public.
I beg pardon?
I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be.
Oh.
And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Excuse... what? Maybe a bit of coin could make the article go away? I don't think we're... It's you, my sir. Exactly. If what you've just said is true, pissing me off is a bad idea. Stop the article. Perhaps a bit of coin could make the article go away. Who told you this nonsense? If anything, I'm like, who is this? If it's Gortash, we're not going to be able to stop it. But who told you? Who told you this absolute rubbish? It didn't... That's not what happened at the circus.
I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving.
I wanted to talk to everyone else.
Would you care to escort them out?
Okay. We're not going to attack the guards. We'll let them take us outside. Oh, he's this type of guy. Exactly. Interesting. There's... Hang on, there was a... It got updated. Stop the Baldur's Mouth. Stop the Baldur's Mouth Gazette printing slander. We've got to stop them from printing. I met a few of them in my days. Oh, you're one of these guys. We won't talk to the guard. Zeta?
Look, I just packed the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Oh, once she rendered in, she was a bit uncanny too. Hang on. There's got to be a way in. There's got to be a way in. How? Wom. The streets are shaking. Okay, let's ask around. Hazelnut?
I bet that hostel lady wouldn't make you clean the dishes.
Is Baldur's Gate mostly humans? As in the location of Baldur's Gate? I don't...
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here. Unless you can pay for it.
Thanks, Mama Felice. What we've come across here, mainly, is, like, humans and gnomes. And dwarves. That's an elf. So I think we haven't seen any tieflings.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes.
This woman's high.
Yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists.
What is their beef with you? Well, I'm assuming they've been told to, like, so we can't infiltrate and ask questions and all that sort of stuff. So I'm assuming they've been told you've got to print this slanderous piece. So then that way we get hindered, like, in the city overall, I think. A very big thank you to Meta, Chelos, Glitch, and also Lizzie, who redeemed it earlier. So this month we were supporting the Victorian Pride Centre, so we made a donation to them at the start of the month.
I'm just trying to do my job, right?
Okay, I feel like they're having it. We'll do a perimeter check. The fuck are you? Guard innocent? Why would you name your child that? Oh, there's another There's no way we can jump up to that, is there? No. Can we... People's Man, the Gates Protector. Ugh, make me vomit. Guards can never be innocent. Well...
I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Okay. Agab, am I right? Well, do you know what, like... I was gonna say, Olive, the fists, which I thought were very much like the, I thought they were like, not like overly military, but sort of like a guarding force. They are hella acting like cops in here. Like, they're terrible. Terrible people. So the ones that we've come across have been quite noble. And that's all disappeared. Hostile Mother Pamela Notale.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
Was she Australian?
We've not much to go around, but we'll make it stretch. We always do.
Okay, her first line sounded incredibly Australian. Dolba. Oh, this... Oh, I thought... Okay, it's his hat. Her voice. Yeah. Her voice is lovely.
I'm grateful to be here. I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family.
Oh, no.
Not like this.
Oh, are they proper lost? Dwindling.
The soap here smells funny.
That was an incredibly adult voice coming out of that child. I'm assuming, yep, human, yep. That was a very, very adult voice. Holy moly. Occasionally something in this game really catches you off guard and you're like, oh. I mean, maybe they got punched to the throat box? The throat box. The throat and voice box. Pick one, Jack. What's it gonna be? The throat box. Gorus?
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, is this the whole place? I mean, that sounds incredibly rude. She's providing sanctuary to refugees. I don't know what we're meant to do in regards to this goddamn, I was gonna call it a museum. Newspaper. It's a gauntlet. Oh, gauntlet developers in there. Okay, murder. Knights of the Rockin'. Another murder target. Okay. Emperor's Old Hideout. Another murder target. Oh, this is it. I know. It was incredibly judgy. There's a roof over your head, a bed to sleep in, a bath to be had. Did I miss a door? She said there was a bath up there. Again, being very judgy. I feel like something's... Oh, it's the roof. Okay, I was like, I feel like something's missing. No, it's fine. It's the roof. It's just the design of the building. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
The last Pokemon of the stream. We've got a Skrelp. Got a Skrelp on our hands. Okay. I wonder. Cuddly, hello. You've missed a lot of racism and bigotry, and it's been a time. It's been a time. How are you? How was your weekend? We're gonna do another lap of the newspaper because I feel like maybe we need like an animal. Maybe we can get an animal to infiltrate the newspaper for us. Just wanna...
yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard,
Robot just chuck someone?
for several reasons. And you think we're just gonna sit
What the fuck is that? That's a freaking elemental. What the hell? This place is insane. Insane. There's gotta be a way to stop the presses. I mean, we could just burn the entire newspaper down. That'd do it. That'd do it.
No time to chat, mate, sorry. Since Gortash donated this printing machine, we've had ridiculous volume to shift.
Of course it's Gortash. Of course it was Gortash. Bronte, what do you got to say for yourself?
Listen, pal, if you're not moving my share of broadsheets, you're in my way. Shift!
Damn it.
Well, I am so
Okay.
glad you asked, Edvard. No.
Wait, are they going to attack another citizen?
Mr. Lee.
Or refugee?
If
Which
the
is
Steel
worse.
Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
Oh boy.
I've no
Okay.
problem with the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Okay.
Writers that their egos are big enough as it is.
There's arguably too much to do in just this small little bit of city. Arguably. Being a bad VMod, a good friend, unless you have plans to raid some specific, can I recommend? Oh, Kicker! Oh, absolutely! Yeah. No. So, Cuddly, I've been chatting to Kicker today. And so that was absolutely the plan. Because yeah, that sounded horrible. So when I saw, okay, we're gonna save here. We're gonna save here, and we'll jump into a different screen, and we will unwind and set ourselves up.